So if you were absent, go ahead and make sure you pause the video. And what you're going to do is you're going to write this on your notes as writing equations from a word problem. But in class, you guys, we already wrote this as our notes. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow along with that. On your worksheet, we're going to talk about number 1. On number 1, I'm going to go ahead and read out loud. What I want you guys to do is follow along. Number 1 says Yasmin wants to buy a new purse that costs $75. Last week she saved $25 for the purse. She earns $10 per hour at her part-time job. You're going to write an equation to find the number of hours, which is H. Yasmin needs to work to have enough money to buy the purse. So the first thing I want us to do is use the diagram we learned in class. And that is going to be Y equals MX plus B. Please put this in the corner of your worksheet because that's going to help you as you go along. We are going to circle our totals. We are going to box our rate. And we are going to underline our set amount. This is the exact diagram that you wrote down in your notes. So for number 1, I see that Yasmin's total cost of her purse is $75. So I'm going to circle that. So I have my total circle. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to box my rate. I'm looking for keywords. Per, an hour, monthly, weekly, by the minute, second, something that's happening over time. So in this case, she is earning $10 per hour at her part-time job. That's her rate. I box my rate. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to underline my set amount. The set amount she started with is she saved $25. I'm going to underline. Now, with that information, I'm going to follow this diagram I have here. My Y is my total. Well, that goes here. $75 for the purse is my total. My set amount is my $10 per hour. And my set B is $25. And that's how I'm going to write my equation. Now I'm just going to solve this like a regular 2-step equation. Go ahead and do that now. I create my T-chart. I am going to inverse my constant, which is my 25, on both sides. That is my step 1. I cross out my 0 pair, and I'm going to do 75 minus 25 is 50, and I'm going to bring down my 10H. I'm going to do my last inverse, which is divide by 10 on each side. And I'm going to 50 divided by 10 will give me 5. H equals 5. But remember, that doesn't mean anything till you bring a sentence of reasoning because I don't know what that 5 means. So I want you to write a sentence that goes with the word problem. In this case, I'm going to write Yasmin needs to work 5 hours to have enough money to buy the purse. So my sentence of reasoning has a subject. the answer, and it ties it all together. Yasmin needs to work 5 hours to have enough money to buy the purse. Your goal is to use the diagram, write the equation, solve it, and make sure there's a sentence of reasoning.